This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All content provided is intended for educational purposes only.
I'm fucking bleeding!
Just one of those.
Fuck yeah!
Everybody sucks. You know why? But you wanna justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact. And if you interact, your life is on contract. Stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days.
Alright, you motherfucking sick cunts. It's leg day. It's fucking leg day. And fuck. We're gonna try and go as heavy as possible on some motherfucking leg press. But we're gonna maintain form and intensity on that fucking leg press. But we're gonna slap some fucking plates on there. We're gonna make it clang. I may be weak right now because of the show day coming up, but I'm still gonna push that shit. I don't give a fuck. Ain't that right, baby? Yeah. What she said.
Sorry.
Fucking right.
Oh, it got me.
So I'm gonna take the pre. Just pulled up to the fucking gym. It's a beautiful fucking day out today, nice and sunny, 77 degrees. It's never nice and sunny over in buttfuck Connecticut. So it's actually nice. It's really nice. It's nice to see the fucking sun. Because the sun is anabolic. Increase that vitamin D that we don't get over here. But we're gonna be in California soon. Getting fucking juiced. I think we're gonna move back. I'm gonna have her move back to fucking California with me because it's just better, bro. It's the sun on the gains is so much better than fucking sun under the shade. You know, you just when you're working out all in the sun all the time, I feel like you have the advantage than the guys that are like stuck in cloudier states. I can barely taste that shit. Give me that fucking shit, damn it. I need another scoop.
Put a lot of water in there.
Fuck.
I can just dry scoop it.
Oh fuck. Somebody gotta fucking help me out here. Somebody gotta fucking. I gotta make my own pre-workout called Tren pineapple or something. Tren melon blast. Microdose with Tren, Anavar, and Tadalafil. All right, let's fucking get it. Got any words for the people today? For leg day?
Still nothing.
All right.
You always put me on the spot.
How about don't be a little fucking bitch. Every day you fucking push harder than the last time. Because guess what? One day you're gonna be fucking dead and you're gonna wish you were fucking pushing harder than last time. You fuck. So don't be a bitch. Slap yourself in the face. And fucking get the fuck after it.
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna say.
You're gonna say that?
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
There you go. All right, let's walk and get it. Leg down.
I want to see him now.
What? Who do you think?
I'll let you live so you can take a message to your master for me. Tell him the Black Swordsman has come.
What? The Black Swordsman?
That's it. If you're truly as special as they say you are, boy, show me what you're capable of. Survive.
I'm killing him! I'll kill him! You're dead! 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 Fucking dead! I'll fucking kill you!
The moment I put it on, all of my pain went away. No, that's not it. It's more like I don't care about pain anymore. More important than pain is this impulse that's rising within me. I feel as though there's something violent welling up from within. Let go. I see. This is my... Let go. Let go of everything. Let go.
learned in the gym is you gotta go out there and fail. You gotta go out there and fall down. What results is gonna take hard work for years. You know, when you think you're done, you're totally done, you have at least five more reps. Really what bodybuilding is all about. The same thing in life is the same thing here. If you can do this, you can do anything. Let's go!
Sociopaths and systems pushing agendas, force-fed unity, armored windows cracking, corporate hypocrisy, massive philanthropy, diversity's a weapon, culture hijacked, shoving ideas down throats, chaos erupts, melting pot boils over identity snap, empty slogans, fake smiles, divide and conquer, cities burned, trapped in the map. Politicians, puppets, dancing on strings, promises empty, left to decay, society's at war, fractures widening, dreams so cheap it's now a play, bound by division, hope kept at bay, shadows loom large, darkening day, anger pulses, torches in hand, unity's facade in disarray, chaos reigns, forced adversity's fist.
Alright boys, that was a fucking gnarly ass leg day. Definitely leg days for some reason are one of the hardest days for me, and they just piss me off. They piss me off. It's because I feel like I'm not strong enough, and then some days I do feel strong and then my legs look small, and then I don't see the pump, or it's just like I'm not hitting weight that I should be hitting, and it's like legs just fucking hurt way more, and it's not like a good pump. And it's honestly just probably because I'm just not used to like destroying legs like I destroy chest. Because I destroy chest. I fucking love that pump. And now I'm getting better at destroying back. Yesterday, you know, the lat pull downs match stacked with the lat pullovers, stacked with the heavy bent over rows. That's just OP. I just felt my entire lats just fucking exploding. But I think it's just a matter of frequency. The more that you attack the muscle and you see its growth and you feel its growth, the better you like working it out and training it. Because I used to train legs fucking once a month like a fucking beta back in the day, because you know, if you're not trying to be a bodybuilder, you just want to have decent legs, you don't really need to fucking focus on legs. You know, a lot of big ass dudes you'll see in the gyms, massive upper body, massive back, massive traps, fucking pencil, fucking twig ass legs. And it's like, if you're just trying to be like an aesthetic dude, you don't really need to train legs. But if you want to be like a fucking mass monster, you can't have skinny bitch legs. Like, your legs need to be at least the same size as your back and chest, which is insane because it's such a hard muscle to fucking train and destroy. But it just takes time and frequency. Just get used to it. I think what I'm incorporating from back into legs is slow on the negative, full range, and explode on the rep, and slow on the negative. So you just fucking let that weight sink in on that muscle, then boom, and then sink in on that muscle, boom. For leg press, I fucking felt that shit so much in my leg press. When I do leg press, how I did today, like deep as fuck, slow on the negative, pump out, slow on the negative. Like, my legs feel exploding. That shit was good. Honestly, those workouts like that are much better than when I go super heavy on squats or hack squats and just spam fucking machines. I feel like it's all about intention, and it's all about being fucking locked in every rep. Every rep you're controlling it. Every rep you're focused on telling that muscle to grow. Because if you're just going through the motions, you're just going through the fucking motions, you're not going to grow. Like, that's how I felt like I was doing for back for a lot of years, just going through the motions. Like, you got to focus on that muscle, where it is. Feel that fucking, those fibers contracting. Feel that pump. Hold it. Let that fucking blood fucking boil up and tighten in that muscle, and you feel that shit, and you flex, and you fucking, that's it, and you fucking get that muscle tight and pumped up, and then you're like, fuck you, let's go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you hold it, let more blood pump in that bitch, and you're like, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, definitely legs just fucking piss me off. It's like I'm working out and I'm just like such a skinny, weak bitch. Skinny, weak bitch. Isn't that right, babe?
No, it's not right.
It's fucking right. She knows. Skinny, don't do what I do. Focus, hit legs at least twice a week. Or else you're gonna be like me.
You're calling yourself skinny, you take up the whole camera frame.
My chest does. If I had my fucking leg right here, it'd be fucking... This is my leg. Fucking twig. Twig ass bitch. Twig ass soy boy fucking bitch fuck. At least I have big chest and fucking traps and delts. That's all that matters. No, you gotta have big everything. You can't just have one big thing. You gotta have it all proportionate. Or else it's like, what's the point? Then it's like, look at this. You're like, look at that. You know, this guy has no legs. I wanna be that guy that has everything. That has a stupid amount of muscle mass everywhere. Muscles on muscles. On muscles. With little muscles in the muscles. But, overall, yeah, man, I just fucking... Maybe it's this shit that I'm taking that's just making me more focused. This fucking, because the fucking tren and all the caffeine definitely clouds the brain sometimes, and you just want to fucking break weight and not even think about it. But the nootropics, what's a majority in here? A vitamin B6, vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin A, magnesium. So pretty much just a lot of multivitamins. So just slam some multivitamins. You know, it's good to have vitamins in general. You get obviously nutrition and vitamins from your diet, but it's always good to have a little extra, just so you're not only relying on your diet. Sometimes you don't absorb all of it, you know? You gotta just make sure your all bases are covered. That's why we've been tren and test and myth. Not that last one, but maybe one day. Mike Meth Menser. Do that meth pre-workout. The meth pre-workout. That's why that fucker had insane high-intensity interval workouts. He's doing meth. He's like, I only work out for 30 minutes.
That's why he just went straight to the heavyweight. He didn't have time for nothing else.
I only work out for 30 minutes once a month on meth. Shut up. How are you going to listen to a meth head? How is a meth head gonna? How are you gonna actually listen to a fucking meth head and actually take their advice? I think Albert Einstein was on coke or some shit like that. I feel like a lot of people that are like super, you know, out there have a lot of.
It was kind of
drugs and shit.
More normal back then.
Fucking slamming Adderall, whatever it is. Coke was more normal back then.
A lot of stuff.
I feel like it's more normal now.
Meth was more normal back then. Coke was more normal back then.
We need to make fucking gear more normal and legalize it, because it's fucking. I'm spending all my money. I have no money. I'm borrowing money. I'm borrowing money from my fucking girlfriend because it's expensive, bro. Everything's expensive as fuck. Like, this lifestyle is so hard to maintain, and it's like. It's rewarding as fuck, but it's like also like you gotta sacrifice so much shit for it. It's like but it's for the love of the game. It's always worth it. For doing what you love, always worth it. Always. But yep. Wrapping up today's video. Leg day. We're getting better. We're growing legs. It's funny how it takes a prep where it gets smaller to get bigger and to learn and to grow. Just because you go through stages in your bodybuilding career, natural, enhanced, doing a show, off season, bulking, enhanced, health phase, blast phase. You learn. You never stop learning, and that's the whole point of posting stuff on the internet and researching stuff, because then you can see what other people are doing, their other experiences, and then you can relate that to your own, and then kind of cross-reference ideas and workout routines and stuff like that, and see how people look. I think the best way to see how a person trains is how they look. If they look very anabolic, packed on muscle, I would watch how that person trains. I would watch what they do, how they train, their methodologies, their thought process, because everybody could eat 8 meals a day of chicken and rice. The eating part is hard, but anybody could do that. And if that was all it took to be Ronnie Coleman, everybody would be Ronnie Coleman. But it takes, of course, genetics, workout, programming, methodology, knowing the muscle, knowing what you're doing in the gym, pushing till failure and beyond, knowing the boundaries, breaking the limits, pushing yourself, progress overloading the muscle correctly, not overtraining, high intensity, heavyweight, mindset, passion, all that shit. Team, people that support you, people that have your back, people that are in your corner. But yeah, the people that I generally like to look at are the Olympians. So the guys that are at the top. Just because the top right now, I would say Derek Lunsford is a good guy to watch. Samson Doda. Ronnie Coleman's always got great stuff in his videos. Jay Cutler, who actually copied Ronnie Coleman for a majority of his stuff. Those guys that are the top, try and incorporate what they do to your own stuff, to your own workouts, because the food part, that's easy. That's not like the impossible thing. The thing that's really is hard for people to incorporate is like the training style, how they train, and the programming. And knowing the muscle, knowing how to like contract and really break down the muscle, not just going through the motions, but fucking going those extra reps when you hit failure, when everybody's gonna stop and take a break, catch their breath, and you pump out 5 or 10 more, and then another 10 more. Like, that's why Tom Platz had massive fucking quads. Only massive quads though, because he took that fucking intensity into the squat rack, into the leg press, all that shit. He would just pump out until failure. And you know, once you hit failure, you may not be at failure and you just think you're at failure, but your muscle might still have that extra fucking juice in it that you don't even know is there. So you're missing out on gains if you don't pump out those extra 5 or 10 reps after you hit failure. So if you always do that, then you're not leaving anything else on the table. You're always making sure that you're going 100%. And then if you do that all the time, you might have to go push yourself even harder, because that's, you know, how life works. It doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. You just have to push more, do more reps, increase the volume, increase the weight, slow down the tempo, slow down the negative, hold. I feel like the whole holding and the squeezing and the negative stuff like that was like the hardest part for me, because it's like you're inflicting more stress on your muscle and more pain, and it's like, but when you really want it and you really want to grow, you'll do that. You'll do it. You'll fucking hold that fucking bitch for 10 seconds if you have to. You'll hold it in that contracted state where your fucking muscles are tearing and your blood is boiling and your neck vein is ripping. And you're holding it, and then slow, boom, and then bring it back down slow, and you just feel that muscle. But all right, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Got anything to say, babe? Fuck you, get money. Fuck bitches, get money.
I would never say anything like that.
Get big, train until you end. And never big enough. You think you're working hard enough, and there's always someone else right behind you fucking banging on your door. Fuck them. Break that fucking shit. Ooh. Alright. She's tired, I'm tired.
I'm exhausted.
I'll catch you guys. Love you guys. We're gonna do a question, a Q&A tomorrow. Q&A tomorrow. Any guys got any questions for me that you want me to make a video about? Drop them in the comments, and I will get to them. All right, peace. You guys have a good one. Get jacked.